Hey guys, it's Mr. D, the band teacher, and back again for another lesson on Smart Music. And Smart Music software can be found either in the back of Book 1, Essential Elements 2000. It's on the yellow or the black CD. It is a limited version, or the full version, the one that I use in class, can be located at the website, Smart Music website, www.smartmusic.com. And today we're just going to go over a couple of quick little features that I have here on the software, stuff we haven't really talked about in the past. So one of the things we have, which is kind of neat, is this fingering chart here. Now if you click the button, it tells you a little bit about the fingering chart and what to do if you forget. But what we're going to do, you can read that right now. And what we're going to do, let's pretend I'm playing this song here. It's Tone Builder, number 86. Let's pretend I don't know how to finger this note. What I'm going to do is I'm going to click on it. And I'm using the flute today, but it could be any instrument. You can see the fingering for that particular note. It's pretty cool. So the fingering charts are integrated or incorporated in the song. Let's do another note real quick. All right, that's a D on the flute. How about the B flat? You can see the fingering. So I'm just clicking on the notes there. All right, another cool feature is on some of the songs we can select the arrangement. On this particular one, they just have what's called an arrangement. But as you get into the software a little bit more, you have a bunch of different varieties or choices here. Another thing we did touch on, but I want to remind you, is the different instruments that you can select. So you know that if you play a flute, you obviously got to pick the flute one. Okay, this is another one right here. This is kind of cool. The click-on. The click-on, you can actually hear the clicking when the song's played. I'll play a little bit for you here. I don't know if you can hear that clicking in the back, but that's to keep the steady tempo. That's kind of cool. We talked about the assessment. I forgot to turn that off. So you can choose to hear the song with the click, with it off, or just in the beginning to get you ready. All right. Now, I know in the past videos, we'll leave it on here. The past videos, we talked a little bit about the solo line. The solo line is the actual melody of the song, the part that your instrument should sound like. There's also the accompaniment. And one of the strategies I use, if I don't know how a song goes, I'm going to click off the accompaniment and hear just the solo. This is what the song sounds like. So you can get the song like in your head before you start working it out. Now, before you play along with the computer, you may need to work out the song slowly and get it up to speed. Another feature here is this tempo. I've used that a lot in class. A lot of times we just can't play the song at the tempo they give us. So we got to go to the left, make it slower. Here's an example. We can also speed it up and crank it up a little bit here. Going to the right makes it. Okay, so that's playing it with just a solo line. You can do the opposite here. You can take the solo line away and just, you're the soloist. You're going to play with the accompaniment, which sounds like this. Okay, you notice I slowed that down. Also, just a reminder, the volume of the software can be raised or lowered. And also, if you're using the mic as an assessment tool to test yourself or to see where you need areas of work, the sensitivity, or making the microphone sensitive or less sensitive, is operated right here. Okay. The final thing I want to just discuss with you is the tuner. Now, the tuner is a device here that you can tune your flute to. So once you play your tuning note, which in this example, the B flat, if I play that, the meter is going to display something, and I'm going to want to get that tuning note, the one that I showed you in class, as close to the center as possible. You can kind of see it blip a little bit. Let me play a note for you to show you what I mean. I'm pretty much basically on pitch. If I need to make any adjustments, I'll do so. There's some other things you can fool around with right here, but that's the tuner. Okay? So those are some cool things that are included in the software. Pretty straightforward. Again, the fingering chart we have here. We click on a note, and then we click it off. We have the tuner we just went over. The assessment, which is in another video, but just as a reminder. The clicking, the instrument name, the arrangement on some of them, and the volume or the mic level here. And then finally, being able to switch back and forth the solo or the accompaniment line. Okay? All right, so enjoy the software and rock on. Hope you have fun.